by little, they first learned to navigate by themselves some VFCs, some ERCs, some Solana, and then they start kind of getting exposed to the conversations like you're having right now that brings people into the ecosystem that helps them see the world a little differently. And so I think utility tokens are absolutely jealous of the volume that is taking place in the meme economy.
Yes,
but it's a yin and yang that one hand washes the other. It's just that utility tokens over here going, look, I'm building this great tech, and then you've got dick butt chicken fish smoking church, whatever the hell is going to 100 million market cap. I mean, it's got to be demoralizing to some extent for people working on utility tokens, but those times will come, and the great projects will rise. And I think meme coins are a fun way to interact with the space. It's even a fun way to lose money. But sometimes you make money.
Well, there are lots of fun ways to lose money. That's true. I can't believe that you dropped alpha on Dick and Church before I was able to announce that. I feel betrayed now. Let me go over to Podchain, because Podchain, you're kind of walking somewhere in between. We're talking about how it's clear when I talk to Tron, or I don't mean to pick on Tron, BNB chain, Grayscale, whomever. There's a certain dismissiveness toward the meme space. But then they want a part of it too. Like Tron came out with Sun Pump, and got in on the overall trend. So since Podchain kind of like obviously you have a utility coin at the same time you are operating in the meme space. Tell us how you're working that. Is this a matter of bringing utility and then using meme style kind of promotion, or how do you look at it?
Justin, that's a great question. I think that's a problem. That's been a big issue with utility projects is they shun meme coins. Meme coins always bring value. They bring users. If you shut them out, you're just simply not going to make it. And a distinction I always say is a meme coin. It's much easier for them to prove their thesis to the community. They prove what they're doing. They have a simple idea. The community buys it. A lot of times with utility projects, it's complex idea like you're going to solve all these problems, to $1 trillion, we're going to reshape the industry. And then what do they actually deliver? So as a utility project, you have to prove yourself that we delivered this. People are using it. Keep following them. You have to be more on top of actual technology that's being delivered and developed. You have to deliver. Too many empty promises. I think that's why utility gets downplayed a lot. Like you said, the ICOs in 2017, even last cycle, there's utility projects that come out. But guess what? Nobody needs that utility. Nobody wants that utility. You have to provide somebody that somebody actually wants. Guess how you do that? You bring in memes. You're welcoming to these communities who are passionate about memes and projects. Bring users, guys. So we have a massive focus on onboarding great meme projects, and we have over 30 projects now trading on chain. All of them memes. And don't get me wrong, we're going to be onboarding utility projects as well. They're going to be built on top of us. But man, bring them in, guys. You know what? They are the backbone of volume, space, excitement, and they're everyday people. I was brought into this space by hearing about a meme coin. That's how I got in. That's how normies get involved in the DeFi.
Sure.
It's easy. It's something they can understand. Then
right on.
Get in, they can find that utility and be excited about. Hey, these guys are solving real problems. I'm going to get invested in this because I believe in the team.
Definitely. So would you agree with my assertion that essentially, although you do have a utility token, to you, part of the utility is to create access to these memes because they're fun, they're accessible for everyone.
That's exactly true. Make it easier for people to trade meme coins cross-chain. Simpler, one click of a button. That's the problem we're solving is friction in the space. Here for the projects, man. We're here for the builders who want to build. Whether it's a meme or utility project, it doesn't matter. Come use our network. We'll be friendly. We will help you on board. We will get you going. And that's what it's all about, man. We can work together. This friction, it's divide. I hate meme coins. I hate this. Forget that. You can make plenty of money on meme coins. Everybody knows that. It's just a higher risk investment. It's a fun thing. Treat it that way. So if you know what you're doing, and you're friendly with the memes, man, there's plenty of room in this, guys. This tribalism that exists. We're trying to break all that crap down.
Right on. I'm going to go. I can go over to you for a second. I want to get Alpha in as well because they're also in the place. They've got a utility token at the same time. Hang out in the meme space. What's up? What would you like to add, ma'am?
Geez, I can hang down my hand, but anyway, I have a lot to add actually, because I have an opposite opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because it's so funny trading memes. Really? For me, it looks like let's say I'm a little bit native to crypto for 3 years, maybe almost 4 years. But when I'm looking into trading, and it's like a wild, crazy west, and no way. I'm so afraid to touch it. And you guys say just have fun. Oh my goodness! Can somebody show me the road, please? Just because being familiar with crypto, it feels for me like oh my goodness, what the hell is going on? But actually, I was listening to you guys, and I thought that meme coins actually have an amazing utility, and this utility is community building,
Yes.
vibing. And this is a kind of amazing stuff. Which some projects with the strong technical utility, we are all laughing on it. Nowadays. Yeah. And so infrastructure, so serious project. They actually need this kind of utility with strong community building, community fun inside. And this is amazing which utility can learn from meme coins. But I think we have such kind of impact in GameFi just because so the true coin is a GameFi project, and I think that we have a kind of a balance between the utility. Oh my goodness, you name it. And on another hand, we have fun. We have the community who are playing our game, and I'm working also as a community voice, and I'm always in touch with our community, and we discussing a lot. But nobody cannot say that true coin and its future token, and always people ask me. Listing will be soon. Oh geez, I dropped that off. My team told me never said that words on a Twitter Spaces. You guys, what do you guys do right now this evening?
All right. It's good place to drop out. We've only got 3600 people listening. No problem. We'll keep your secret. Let me go over to Alpha. I feel like you're in the same position. I feel like there are more projects out there, like your protocol based on audio streaming and sharing. You've got utility baked in. If this were 2016, you would be coming out with a white paper talking about paradigms and trying to ramp everybody up on those horrible Telegram groups. As in back in 2016, they were kind of horrible in my opinion, because it was all just bull posting all the time. To try and get people involved. The meme coin dynamic has a lot more subtlety to work with, doesn't it? You can approach your audience in a different way. How have you guys applied that to your program?
Okay, so like in our app, there will be the host, which basically we made the host to as a QL. Like someone like you, they are the host of the event and host of the whole voice share room, and they were discussing new coin in that in the voice share room, and also the host can send links in the voice share room, so the listeners or the foreigners can just trade in the meme coin during that. So even though we are like a kind of utility project, and but we feel like even Bitcoin reached to the new high, there still be some opportunities on the meme coin, and we want to combine the two parts. We will not give up the meme coin market. Yeah.
Sure, but considering you're appearing on meme coin spaces and that sort of thing, is it fair to say that once upon a time you could have taken a more utility coin approach to your marketing, but it seems like you've decided to join in with the meme space as well because of all the hype there. I assume that was a conscious decision. What drove the decision to do that and to promote your project in that way?
I just feel there's no news stories in this area. I mean, in this round. So all the utility project they are everybody talking about like SRT and transparent. Yeah, and that's the hot topic. And that's the hot topic. As I did for the 2 or 3 months, and this is like why we decide to participating in more meme coin market, choose this aspect of our method to reach
Sure. Let me go ahead and take it over to Shibe as well. It's always great to have another base project on. As everyone knows, as everyone knows, I am the co-founder of Base Labo. Shiba Base Inu. What do you think? What do you think? Utility kind of jelly of what meme coin projects are able to accomplish, and how soon before they begin to emulate it, or have they already?
Yes, I think when it comes to that, I think you have to think about the low entry accessibility for people to jump into meme coins, aligned with utilities, and I think that is something that the paradigm in that space is shifting at this moment. We see so many meme coins already, and also the engagement with meme coin is way more easier than having this utility projects, engage with their audience. And I think it's also you have to also think what kind of utility really attached to a certain prompt audience is really attached to this utility. And I'm just going to say it from my end. How we deal as project, because we are a meme coin project, but we are basically under the umbrella of being builders. So we also have utilities. One of those things is building a freelancing platform. We did that based on the fact that we looked how can we onboard a lot of new young people, because I'm pretty old, sorry for that. But how can we then onboard them onto Web3? And this is a big issue as well, because there's nothing out there that facilitates a platform. Second, you have to deal with a lot of fraudulent actors within the space that make advantage of that, and also make advantage of that, and also on the other side projects of those who are really working hard, in order to get their money, basically. So I think it comes down to how can you then, and also the last thing is the age as well, because we have to look into the future, and in regards of cryptocurrency in general, I see a lot of youngsters just popping in. When I was 15, I was just playing soccer. Nowadays I see youngsters like the guy from Solana, already creating a token and then creating a token and then cashing out 20K. You need to know those dynamics, and if you understand that utility and meme coins, I think the new shift will be definitely people jumping into meme coins. And I would just say about the younger generation, at this moment the bigger audience.
Okay, great. Great. Well, thank you for the response. Well, thank you for the. I'm going to start circulating a little bit, guys. So don't be dismayed as I do that. Don't be dismayed as I do that. Please do get your hands up if you are would like to speak. We appreciate that. Put in your request. We appreciate that. I am able to make speakers now. I am able to make speakers now. That'll be a little bit easier for me. That'll be a little bit easier for me. Let's go over to Lurie. Let's go over to Lurie. What do you think? Utility tokens catch. And by the way, follow everybody on the panel. Follow everybody on the panel. We'd love to have you on. We'd love to have you on. But Lurie, utility tokens have always positioned themselves as being sort of diametrically opposed to meme tokens. But at the same time, as we've seen with like pod chain that's on the panel right now, there is an opportunity for utility tokens to cross over into doing more of how meme coins. Do you think that they're catching on, man? Are they learning from the success of the meme coin space?
Hey, Justin, great question. And thanks for having us on. Real quick, what's up to FEFE and Pod Chain? Everyone's showing up today. Make sure you're retweeting the space. Make sure you're valuable the space. It's so valuable for every project. In terms of the utility aspect of it, as we've talked about for months now, it's the evolution of meme coins here, and how really we're being the pioneers and the front runners of how that's so important with it. So yeah, I agree with you in a sense. And I think meme coins are becoming utilized in a variety of ways. I think even better when we're looking at those meme coins that are willing to have their projects and be publicly in the space, much like SAR as well. I think there's some value, although not a direct utility. I think that's really important. As the previous speaker was saying, there is a lot of bad actors in the space. Showing that authenticity, showing that consistency, showing that transparency, in a sense, can add as a utility feature to your project. It's really exciting. It's really exciting.
Right, definitely. Let's go over to Hello Pixel. Hello Pixel, you have something to add. You have something to add.
Hello everyone. My name is Luca. I want to tell that we should understand that meme coins have a really great utility. This mass adoption solution. Anyway, people lose money or not. Start inside the cryptocurrency. Step by step, more friendly with crypto. But if personally for me, the utility starts when you can spend your time with. But basically, it should be some solution or some solution or analysis, like some functionality, like create, take some liquidity or make some liquidity or make some action. You really need your token. But basically, meme tokens have utility. It's a mass adoption.
Right, definitely. Right. All right, I'm going to go over to Truth. All right, I'm going to go over to Truth. You guys have been waiting patiently over there. That's pronounced Truth, right? That's pronounced Truth. We're not trying to go dollar sign. We're not trying to go for Truth here. Correct? You with us, guys? Truth, the pig icon over there. Okay, man, we'll come back to you. You've been waiting very patiently. Let's go over to Cats of Crypto. You guys just came up. Let me go ahead and bring you up.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Pellish Miner. Pretty sure you guys are talking about meme coins versus utilities.
The question I'd like to pivot to is that we've been asking, do we think that utility tokens are trying to learn from what meme coins do right? What's your impression of that? Do you think that utility tokens I've been kind of wondering up till now why larger projects don't use the same tactics, keeping a really pumped up community. What do you think prevents them from doing the same kind of promotion that even meme coins are able to do?
Well, it's kind of funny you mentioned that. I'm only going to do the partial because we are a meme coin, but we're also in the DeFi. What we call it is meme FEFE. We literally call it meme FEFE because we're taking various pools that we do with staking, some of the rewards we get back from Radium, like on the Solana slide. We're literally donating to St. Jude's to help not have cancer anymore. We support veterans. We support animals. The most people traumatic events and so on. I come from kind of the both sides of things. I'm trying to do what some of the meme people are doing and build the hype. What they're not doing is that we're just relying on the fact they have something. They have people should just see that. I don't think that always works. Look at lately, for example. Litecoin's proof of work and not proof of stake. We're on Solana, right? But they're over there, proof of work. They're over their own chain. And now suddenly people are making Litecoin jokes. They're kind of meany all of a sudden. Does that make them a Litecoin? Does that make them a Litecoin? Does that make them, a meme coin? No, a meme coin. No, they do have that little bit of DeFi aspects because there are liquidity pools. Pair them up. You can find some stuff. You can find some stuff. You can do some farming with some of those apps that are out there. It just depends on what you want to do. It just depends on what you want to do. And which direction. I guess it kind of feels like being comfortable with your surroundings and being able to come up with something interesting. Just a DeFi token by itself is kind of it's more techie. You can have fun with tech. You can have fun for crying out loud. But you got to know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it, it becomes kind of stale. How many times you stay on a phone? How many times you stay on a phone at a help desk for something? And he's just something. And he's just a million miles away. They're a million miles away. It seems like the biggest scaleless thing in the world. Like the biggest scaleless thing in the world. DeFi is not horrible. DeFi is not horrible. They got to figure out. They got to figure out why. Why not do something? Or why not mash do something? Or why not mash them up like we're doing? If you mash it up, just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents.
That's a great question. By the way, you have a speaker request. Gutos. I'm trying to get you up. So trying to get you up. That last name. I butchered that last name. You can say your last name properly. Tell me your last name, man. Tell me your last name.
Thank you, Justin. So my name is thank you, Justin. So my name is like Gutovski. You can speak it like Gutovski. It's mix of kind of Polish and Russian. So basically, kind of in the middle of that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, pleasure everyone here. It's been a pleasure to hear every thought from was like here. So I represent as well. So I represent as well as a project. We are the Telegram-based mini app. Telegram-based, which is kind of in the middle, in between like utility in the meme coins, the utility in the meme whole narrative, in terms of like the whole narrative now, because the TMAs right now, because they have some kind of utility, but they not some kind of utility. Basically, they are just trying to attract as many people as they can, and then just sell it for the revenue. But we are on the flip side of that. We are the guys who are trying to original utility. Providing in terms of DeFi side to the users of the Telegram, mainly because the Telegram right now, in my opinion, is the most user-friendly app. On there is available. There is basically for anyone. Basically for anyone. I don't know. Like in terms of maybe other guys who are in America or like.
Okay, we're getting somebody's mic here. I'm going to go ahead and mute you if
it's not mine, but. It's not mine, but
okay. Well,
it's then. So basically, I guess I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's not disturbing me in any. It's not disturbing me in any.
Hold on a second. My producer, I think you might have to mute your mic. I think you might have to mute your mic for you because you're the host. So I think you might have to. So I think you might have
Sorry,
to.
I'm gonna speak on Russian. Sorry, I'm gonna speak on Russian for a minute. Вен, у тебя микрофон не выключен. У тебя микрофон не
There we
выключен.
go. There we go. All right. Go ahead, Ilya. You were saying. Go ahead, Ilya. You were saying.
Yeah, so I was saying that we are trying to bring the Telegram users right now because the narrative of the tap to earn is changing to utility to basically to tap or to earn. And in terms of that, we are trying to provide the DeFi side of the blockchain to Telegram users.
Right.
Basically because they are not educated well. Because they are not educated well. Why I'm speaking and why I'm speaking and why I'm even because I think the utility of the meme tokens, as I mentioned before, is the community building. Because community building. Fast grow. Because it's people have money. People have money. And they are like and they are like for me. I don't know. Guys who trade meme coins, who are jumping in that those guys like to gamble. Like to gamble. In itself, I think blockchain and the crypto space started just because of some guys it would be fun to gamble on whether Bitcoin will go higher or lower. Right. So in my opinion, it started as a meme coin. And many people. And a couple of years later, maybe not later, like 10 years later, it became a huge part of the market in itself. Because right now, I think the estimate valuation of the crypto space is around $1 trillion, a bit more, maybe, and it's a significant market right now. In terms of comparison to other markets, it's not but still $1 trillion is a huge amount of money. So basically, meme coins are to grow any utility. But on the flip side of that, many projects are just sticking to the utility side. They are developing something. They are developing and not focusing on the marketing side. It's very hard for them to be known on the market. Because people are seeking for the fast-paced projects that will their amount of investment. A couple of utility projects they need months, even years, months sometimes, even years.
No, it's
sometimes.
much slower burns. Whereas it seems like coming out of meme much more short term. Is much more short term, isn't it? I mean, your project is a pretty good example. Your project is a pretty good example. But I think part of what works about those Telegram-based games, you've got a shortened development cycle because they're relatively simple to play. It's relatively simple functionality in the game itself. You get it to market very quickly. I can definitely see that as being kind of a compromise between the two in some ways. Let me go ahead and get Peanut the Squirrel or OG Peanut. What do you think, Peanut? Are we moving meme coins that are also taking on some of the aspects of tokens? It seems like when you get to a $500 million, at least, or maybe even 100 million. A couple of people have said today that community is the utility. I don't think the community is the utility. I heard that with NFT projects in 21, 22, 20. Again, it always rang a little bit amplifies the utility. I think it helps steer the utility and it helps grow your project. Grow your project. They're fundamental and essential for every project. But it seems like once you have all those people gathered, you have to do something useful with them. What do you think, Peanut? What do you think, Peanut? Are projects, shifting toward utility, at least as they grow? What do you think, man?
Hey, Justin. Hey, everybody. Hey, Justin. Hey, everybody. I think what you're saying makes sense. I think what you're saying makes sense. It's definitely a good thought experiment. I do think that meme tokens that have community do have sort of a utility, and I'll explain what I mean. If you take a DeFi protocol, or a gaming novel product, you have a great product, you don't have a community of people that are willing to beta test it, tell their friends about it, bull post it, about it, bull posted, if you partner with a community like OG Peanut that has a very active community, 24/7 community, 24/7 constantly on Twitter or constantly on Twitter or on X rating, that is a utility in of itself. It's almost like an influencer on steroids, right? If you have like they say, if you have 1,000 true fans, you can build a multi-million-dollar business. If you have tens of thousands of holders that are engaged in the community, I do believe that adds a ton of value to products, whether it be a new game, right? A new Web3 game, a Web3 game, or anything of that nature. So I do think community is extremely valuable. But at the end of the day, it comes down to meme coins. It comes down to narrative plus community. The narrative plus community. That's what a high market cap, a amazing meme coin, and an amazing meme coin. And of course, I'm sure you guys know Peanut's story and the narrative here. It's a very emotional story. It's a very emotional story where the squirrel was killed unjustly and killed unjustly, and unjustly. It's sort of interesting how our project. It's for the people and by the people. It's for the people and by the people. And it really only makes sense for the winning Peanut project to be community driven, right? Community driven. Peanut's narrative is about Peanut's narrative, right? It's about the people, power back to the bringing power back.
Yeah, love the project, but have you shifted toward more utility?
Yeah, I think it really comes down to the attention economy. I think it's gathering. I think that when you have a more engaged community, sort of attention and energy, that collective energy, is the utility in of itself, right? The story and the narrative, is what people are rallying behind. But yeah, I think you're right, though. I think you're right, though. I think I don't know, maybe creating games, creating other things, creating other things that produce value. Tangible value. I think is sort of the next step for these meme coins. Once you have the community, do you want to build the app? Do you want to build your own? Do you want to build your own sort of product that can capture dollars from your community, outside of their investment, in the token, we're all invested in meme coins. We also have other discretionary income. The answer is like, are your community members willing to spend not only what they have invested, not only what they have invested, but additional discretionary income promoted by the project. So I think that it really opens the floodgates for potential opportunities. I don't think that there's any one particular utility that meme coins need to have, but based on the collective skills of the community members, there's opportunity to trademark images and sell merchandise, to create games, etc. Or there's just the opportunity to partner with people. Like for instance, Little Pump. We don't pay any influencers like that. Little Pump decided to buy our token, really stand for the messaging, which is for the people, against the cabal, against insider. That's sort of a big premise of our mission. I think that we bring value to him. His ex posts get double the engagement they got prior. And it's real people too. And it's real people too in our community specifically. So that's just my opinion on the matter. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's great, and thank you so much. Little Pump has come on the show before. Come on the show before. His manager on his account, but that was still kind of a fun little drop in. By the way, I want to give a shout out. Elf on the shelf, the little elf on the shelf thing. Brought them up to the panel. They can't speak right now. Are they ready to speak? Okay, are they ready to speak? They just launched. They got up to 4 million. Within an hour, I believe. A success for one of us is a success for all of us. Throw up some emojis, guys. Throw up some emojis, guys, for another great project. They have an incredible narrative. Okay. Thank you. It sounded a little bit like the ocean to me, but it was still good. Elf, do you want to come on and come on in for a minute? Are you guys able to speak or no? Are you guys able to speak or no?
I'm just the intern, man. I'm just the intern.
All right. How has the ride been, man? How long has the ride been, man? How long have you guys been? 24 hours? Has it only been 24 hours?
Less, a lot less. Probably less, a lot less. 3 hours, like 2 hours ago. 3 hours, 2 hours ago.
I remember launching the first 24 hours, 72, maybe 96 hours, maybe 96 hours are complete insanity. Have you guys been inundated up till now, or how's it been going?
We got Dex ads live. We got Dex ads live. We updated Dex. 10, 15 minutes to launch. 10, 15 minutes to launch. The most hectic because you got to get everything updated. Everything updated and everything. But now we're just riding. We got bunch of stuff coming. We're ready to just meme the space.
All right, we usually don't do any pitching on this space, but what do you think is attracting people? Is it because you're hitting that meta around the holidays, right around the holidays, right? What do you think brings people into the group? What do you think brings people into the group? Just in your opinion.
I think community. Obviously, Elf is a huge meme. Everybody does it in the holiday season for all their kids and everything. And it's already a community as in itself. So.
All right, well that's awesome, man. All right, well that's awesome. We're all very happy for you. That's fantastic. We're all very happy for you. Let me go back over to you guys have had your hands up. What's up, guys? You guys have had your hands up. What's up, guys?
You're talking about the DeFi aspect thing, right? See, as well, we were talking about meme coins and DeFi and some of the stuff the utility, resale items. If you go through and some of the NFTs together, that's also touches on the DeFi side as well. This is something, but you have to have something tied to something tied just the PFP, other than just the PFP utility itself. You can stake NFTs if you look around. NFTs if you look around, it's out there. It is available. It's I don't particularly monkey up with a whole lot of NFTs. We're going to give some stuff this weekend for the people that are asking for it. You see what I'm getting at. But you see what I'm getting at. The ability to have staking as well. That's also staking as well. That's also that's why I said meme-fi earlier. That's why I said meme-fi earlier. It makes a lot more sense. I like what these. But a lot of the people are bringing up, and our Russian friend there, our Russian friend there. I think that he made some really good strong points. I think he even had his hand up. I like how he was hand up. I like how he was clearer message across and a clearer message across. I want to say shout out to Lioness over there too. Also, that's she's cool.
Lioness Nina is definitely cool. We're gonna get to her definitely next. Cool. We're gonna get to her next. By the way, Nina, welcome to the show. By the way, Nina, welcome to the show. Good to have you. How are you? Good to have you.
Beautiful and sorry I'm late. Beautiful and sorry I'm late as always. Happy to.
Well, you're always showing pictures of those red soled heels and stiletto heels. I imagine that you can't move very quickly in those heels. That would probably explain the being late to the space thing.
They can jump from spaces to spaces, charts to charts, and they can launch charts and they can launch multiple cheeks. So do not understand. Happy to be
all right.
Happy to be
all right.
That's the problem. It's the charts. It's the elevating latest in the elevating multi-dimensional, low multi-dimensional, low multi-dimensional. Congratulations to all on 100.
Right, definitely. Let me go over to Ilya. Let me go over to Ilya though. He has something you'd like to add, sir. Ilya, is there something you'd like to add, sir?
I just wanted to add that I think Kat said about meme-fi something. Something like the narrative is switching to that side right now. In my opinion, should be a bridge between the idea of something, basically the MVP of the product, basically the MVP of the product in itself. Communities with meme coins don't need to think about utility. They need to think about forming a community that will follow their main thesis that they will build like the time that they will pump or develop the community in the meme coin. Right after that, they navigate those people into their project, into their idea of doing something. Their idea of basically it's like they are warming up the team. They are to be ready to the project with the utility. That's my opinion on how meme coins should work. But right now they're working like just now they're working fun way, just gamble the fun way of and like building a community, like building a community. And the on the other side, utility projects, on the other side, utility projects don't know how to like market themselves. When they will like merge the marketing ability of the meme with the utility ability of projects with the idea. The whole market will immensely, in my opinion, because it's still very young. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
You definitely make a great point. You definitely make a great example. An example. I don't know if I was saying earlier today. I don't know if I was saying earlier today on this show, another rant I was doing on a different call. Basically, like Deep In, for example. If I could pick out my top five narratives from 2024 for most of the year, meme coins was definitely on there. But so was Deep In. But as Ilya pointed out, in my opinion, just doesn't do as good a job promoting themselves. It's like talking about Web3 security, or talking about taxes, or talking about taxes. It's like one of those totally necessary, technically very important kind of things. They're not very good at being exciting. They're not very good at being exciting. Is very good at being exciting. Very good at being exciting. I expect situations where there is kind of a more serious project, and then behind it, kind of a meme coin project, as a form of promotion. I think that would make a lot of sense. I think that would make a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and go over to Nina. Do you want to give us a few words? What about this mixing of utility and meme coin projects? And meme coin projects are starting to take on more of the aspects of utility projects. Are utility projects catching on to the way that meme coins promote?
I actually think we're going to see different breeds, and I actually loved what Ilya said previously. I actually think that similar to traditional world when product companies get too technical and they don't really spend a lot of time on marketing, and actually I advise scale-ups to build their communities before they even build their products, So those things should be pre-product, and then you continue to grow with the community. Similar with memes, I actually think about like Alice in Wonderland. I actually think that there are some fantastic communities that just start with the idea, and then they evolve into brands, they evolve into bringing more utility, mirroring themselves with some products, and I stand firmly in my belief, in my pumps, that we're going to see a lot of convergence between Web 2 and Web 3, and sometimes the biggest communities, they're going to attract partners from Web 2 as well. Like I can see, and we already see it, big brands are coming for those communities, because it used to be the case for the race for the customer. Now, like community is the biggest utility, but you're not limited to that. That's why I want every community to be empowered. If you're a meme, if you just start and you build that, then who told you that you have to do things certain way? Like the roadmap is never 100%. You can evolve, and the market evolves as well. So I'm bullish on diverse economy, and I keep saying it. To me, even Bitcoin has a mimetic functionality, and frankly, I do believe that any utility has a mimetic functionality and flavor to it. People just don't realize it yet.
Of course, Bitcoin is fundamentally a meme. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. It's an idea, folks. It's an idea about decentralized digital currency. That so many people believe in, that's become essentially a reality, and it's certainly on its way to being more so. I don't try to take anything away from Bitcoin by saying that. But ultimately, anything staked on faith is a meme token on some level. I would like to wrap up the next 15 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and do kind of a speed round, and I'm going to go ahead and start with. I guess we'll start with Saga, because we haven't had you on in a minute. Saga. Saga, what do you think? If you had to shout out a utility token, or a project that's more staked on utility, who would it be? Whose work do you like right now? Whose work do you like right now?
I got some good ones. Okay, so ARC Block, ABT. I think that's going to be I think that's going to be one of the biggest AI programmable tokenized, just stuff. It's just crazy. Arc block ABT. It's just crazy. Check that one out. And then Fox Shapeshift. Altcoin. I mean, sorry, it's a decentralized exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. So they're an OG. They've been around forever. They got an OG founder. They got an OG founder. I think they're going to do big things. I think they're going to do both of these tokens are on Coinbase. Both of these tokens are on Coinbase. Both of them are like under 200 million market cap. Under 200 million market cap. Probably like Fox is probably like I think like 50 million. There's going to be some big X's on these guys. There's going to be some big X's on these guys. So, and they're OGs.
Those are great answers. Those are great answers. Let's go over to Cat. What's up, Cat? Are there any utility token projects you want to shout out for their innovation? You want to shout out for their innovation? You with us, Cat? You with us, Cat? TrueCoin?
Yep. I'm here, but actually, I have no idea what's gonna blow up next.
It just has to be what you like. It just has to be what you like. This is not financial advice, so just totally your opinion, man.
Of course, it's gonna be TrueCoin. It's gonna be TrueCoin. Be a blast.
Well, but besides TrueCoin, that's obvious. That's obvious. In order to play the game right, you have to mention other people's projects.
Actually, I don't have any kind of ideas. I'm more about GameFi projects, and I'm just watching the field. I'm just watching the field, the crypto fields, what's going on, searching information. Right now, I don't have any kind of idea besides of the TrueCoin, but I truly believe Telegram mini apps, just because it's also a huge trend. You guys should keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. But actually, I have one. It's a Bloom. It's gonna be Telegram mini app Dex. Telegram mini app Dex. They are really going to blow the market. How they are moving. Just because I know their team. I know the CEO. I'm talking with them a lot about what they are heading up to. It's really looking like very interesting stuff. But if we're talking about Telegram mini apps, that's gonna be a blast next year.
Right, definitely. A fairly good prediction. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. Of course, not financial advice. Of course, folks, but I agree that many apps going to continue to take hold. I was a little surprised to see that. have a bigger market share relative to Sol in terms of memes. I think that there's a lot of room for growth there. Let me go over to Memes Lab. You guys have your hands up. You guys have your hands up. You have utility tokens for me.
Oh, Justin, I love that you brought up I love that you brought up minute because we are building on Memes Lab is a utility project in between because you get to work with meme coins on so imagine a meme launcher and trader and everybody's Telegram that already has 3 million plus us. No gas, that's us. No waiting, no gas, no waiting, no the ultimate utility.
Okay, are there any other utility tokens that you want to shout out? That's kind of the function. That's kind of the function here.
Any other ones?
This is my way of testing. Make sure we're all following the space. But on top of that, it's just goodwill. We want to spread the love around. We want to spread the love around. Okay, we will come back to you, man. But we will come back to you, man. No, it's good. Good point about Memes Lab. Good point about Memes Lab. Excited to see what you guys going over to you. What's up, Ilya? Going over to you. What's up, man?
I wanted to join. join the TMA market because basically we are is a Hello Pixie Wallet 2. And I wanted to mention the thing right now they are not DEX. Right now they are not DEX. They've launched the meme on the ton. But basically, they're just trying to grasp any idea that will bring the community. Because right now they are working. As the guys who are just selling the share of their users to every other bunch of guys. They are not backed by whatsoever utility whatsoever. Right. Maybe it's sort of harassing them, but really harassing them. They're doing great in terms of building the community, but there is no utility right now behind them. There is no utility right now behind them. They're just at the moment trying to figure it out. And in terms of other projects on other projects, maybe on Ton, I do think that there will be a huge revolution when they will fix their gas commissions, because they are now gas commissions, and it's the main point of why there is a huge boost in terms of market share for Ton compared to Solana right now, because Solana is way cheaper than Ton. Solana is way cheaper than gas commissions. When it will be solved, when huge, let's say game studios, will go through the Telegram mini apps, and attract new people, those features, the market will explode. The market will explode. When huge guys will go, they will see that space. They will see that Telegram as a bridge to users. Is the best option on the market. Is the best because Meta is still developing. Because Meta is still developing their own something. They're developing on blockchain right now. Developing I don't know under what name. But I don't know under what name. But they are certainly doing it. But at the moment, Telegram is the best option for every other option. People and I think that I need to mention that. Anyone who is not using right now, deep into that. Because deep into that, the user base is not well educated. The user base is not well educated right now. If you provide some value to them, they will spend money. They will spend money. They will community. They will boost community. They will firmly believe project because they will firmly believe. You could have seen what happened to this. You could have seen what happened to his hamster. Guys just guys made a joke and they made a joke and it exploded. The people in the app don't have estimate money in the wallets is way below $100 right now. But not relevant. It's still not relevant. Too much still community. Too much can be community seen as guys mentioned before as an utility. When the amount of community is way more than 100 million. Way more than 100 million people. It becomes utility. But I do think that Ton is the great example. I do think still that Solana. I do think still that Solana is the main point of the main meme coins in terms of Solana is growing. Every meme coin that is built on. So basically, I'm bullish on Solana. I think that they will explode. Nonetheless, and they will grow.
Yeah.
And in terms of interesting projects, there is a Dmail project. There is a Dmail project about it. It's not a meme coin. It's not a utility-based project that is firmly believing in the decentralized and they backed by a few huge venture capital. You can just search it. You can just research it and make your own decision in terms of believing it or not. I must promote myself and as a Pixel Wallet. Just check us. We're trying to revolutionize the market. You said that we're a game. You said that we're a game. The game is the first in terms of iteration. How user is seen as. So basically, he comes to our ecosystem. He opens the idle miner, not the click idle miner, not the click idle miner. And through that, he educated on how to use our ecosystem. And from that point, he is educated on how to be autonomous in the crypto space. Our idea. So that to bridge our idea. Telegram users with decentralized. Thank you. That's all.
There's definitely a huge opportunity on Ton. I think a lot of people are just still working it out. So look for something big for this year. I would think. I mean, of course, don't follow my not financial advice. Not financial advice. To me, Solana, of course, the growth is ensured this year because there are Solana ETFs out there right now, which means that normies are going to be buying exposure to Sol as well. And to me, Sol is kind of the open sea of this equation. I think Base is more like the Rarible, which is to say OpenSea kind of create a general service that became very one-size-fits-all for everybody, but it had all of the projects, whereas Rarible went into building out individual communities for different kinds of NFTs. I think we're going to find maybe a similar thing here. Let's go over to Blazing Broccoli. I don't think we had you guys up before. Associated with Larry Pink. Name some utility tokens you admire. We're going to be wrapping up just in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, what's up, Justin? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Man.
what's up, Justin?
Yeah,
Thanks for
definitely.
having me on, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was just looking at the the headline here,
The
utilities
headline
versus
here,
meme coins. But
utilities versus
to
meme
be
coins.
honest, I
But
think the
to be honest, I
combination of
think
both of
the
those
combination of both of
brings a
those
lot of value to
brings
projects.
a
So
lot
if
of
you have
value to
different
projects.
meme
So if you
coins
have
that are
different
adding
meme
utility
coins that are
into their
adding utility
into the
into
actual meme
the
itself,
actual meme itself,
from different aspects,
from different
I think
aspects,
adds just extra
I think
value
adds just extra
to the
value
token and also to the
to the
community.
token and also to the community.
Definitely. A couple to shout out there would be Kenji. I know Kenji created the dog,
Created the
meme.
dog, dog meme.
The owner is like his own dog.
Owner is
He
like
also
his own
created a
dog.
game in
He
that
also
as
created a
well,
game in that as well,
where he does advertisement for different projects and he charges it for a service. So that's like a utility behind their project. I think it's pretty fire. They've been kind of crushing it lately. Recently, I think they pumped like 500% or something. But I think people started to see the value of that.
Yeah, of course. No, I agree with your basic premise. I mean, honestly, even though it was put verses, that's a little bit, we're just trying to create excitement. We're just trying to create excitement there. I think that my attitude and my producer's attitude is that in a lot of ways, yes, utility tokens will both be made stronger by working together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and learning from each other. Yeah, and learning from each other. Yeah,
definitely. And that's something I know I'm not here to show Larry Pink, but that's something that we're doing
trying
to create an extra additional utility of our token. So I don't know if you're okay with me just doing a little.
Yeah, go ahead. If you got alpha, go ahead. If you got alpha, you can do it in like a minute or less. Do it in like a minute or less. Go
for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. So the alpha here is with other meme coin projects, leveraging the narrative behind BlackRock. The narrative behind BlackRock. Larry Pink is a meme off of Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. BlackRock in IRL in real life, or IRL in real life, RWA tokenization. So what we're doing as a project is we're going to be doing the DGen side of that by collaborating with other meme coin projects and creating NFTs and creating NFTs and tokenizing that specific project, which only adds value to each and every NFT, other meme coin community, Likewise with BlackRock, they will be able to leverage the BlackRock theme. Why would you want another community create an NFT for yours? We're leveraging the BlackRock theme, and they can tie into that as well. And they can tie into that.
Definitely.
So if anybody's interested, they can, communities here, want to DM me would be awesome. Want to DM me would be awesome. Collaborating for collaborating.
Definitely sounds great. How about you, Nina? How about you, Nina? You've got 1 minute left to the show. You've got 1 minute left to the show. Utility projects you want to shout out?
Yeah, sure. And for the previous speaker, I'd love to connect with you, but I'm also super line-ish, like, and you know me, I'm a multi-chain girl, but I actually think Tron is the Tesla Web3, and they just had a huge spike, and I'm looking at the number of factors when I invest in different chains in utility tokens, and I'm looking from an ecosystem standpoint as well. But I love memes and all of that, but also I can dive deep into things. So I actually think Tron ecosystem is absolutely booming. This thing with the banana, like brought even more, brought even more marketing.
Right.
Just another example of attention grabbing economy, right? So people think, oh my gosh, what is he doing? But look how much, attention it got, and also he's now an advisor to Trump. So connect the dots there. You guys have to appreciate the ecosystem at different levels. But other than that, I think we're going to see new entrants into the space as well. So I am diversifying, and that's just the way I pump the pumps.
All right, excellent. excellent. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Please follow all these good people on the space. We will be coming back at you again on Thursday next week, same time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time. We very much appreciate you joining us today. Thank you to all of the great guests that we've had on. Follow these projects if you want more great meme and Web3 content on your stream content on your doom scrolling the old Twitter. But in the meantime, folks, thank you so much for being a positive part of our ecosystem by joining our show today. We appreciate you very much. The show would not be possible without you. As I like to say at the end of every show, get the chance at some point, try and connect from your devices today. Give yourself that sanity. Give yourself that sanity. Try to get outside and maybe not have your face in your phone the whole time. Facing your phone the whole time. We love you, and we cannot wait to see you again next week. Thank you, guests. Thank you, everyone in the audience. All right, everyone. Peace. See you next week.